Hello and welcome back everyone. Here we are. We're back for some more Modern. Today we're playing an old favorite, Jund Klothys. Only one Klothys on the main board. 2 Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger. Of course we have 4 Inquisitions, 2 Thoughtseize, 3 Bolts, 2 Pushes, 3 Ren and 6, 2 Trophies, 1 Terminate. This is just pretty much the same list we played last time we played this deck. I just want to give it a try, see how it feels in the current format. Of course we had the companion change, which means now you have to pay 3 to put the companion in your hand, and then you can cast it. In my opinion, a lot of the cheaper companions, such as Luris, well, they're not unplayable. I just don't think Luris is nearly as good now without the normal companion scenario for it. I think that'll be reflected in the format as a whole, but either way, I really like the way this deck looks. We're going to give it a try. Sideboard 2 Brutality, 2 Plague Engineer, 3 Pillage, 1 Boil, 3 Ashiok, 2 Huntmaster, 2 Cages. Yeah, we're gonna go and give this a try, see how it goes. Yeah, again, haven't played a lot of Modern lately, so we're gonna give it a try. Anyway, also, just a reminder, guys, if you want to guarantee I get your video played or your deck played on the channel, I do have a Patreon. Link is in the description of the video. For $1, you can get any standard, modern, historic, or pioneer deck played once a month. For $5, you can get any deck in any format played. At $10, you can get 2 decks in any of those formats played. There's a couple tiers beyond that, but those are the $5 and $10 ones would be the most beneficial because you can do any format you want, or you get 2 decks. But any support is greatly appreciated, guys. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and hop into our first round here. Alrighty, so alright, we're on the play here. Also, guys, I'm trying a new recording software, OBS. So, alright, they're playing Luris. I don't have a red source. I'm gonna send this one back. This hand just doesn't do much. Alright, I mean I think this hand's okay. I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna put the Blood Crypt back. I have a feeling they could be some kind of burn deck. Opponent goes to 5, so maybe not. Maybe. I mean, that doesn't mean they're not burned still. Let me know what you guys think of the of everything. Alright. Alright, let's go and Thoughtseize him here. That is the wrong button. Alright, so let's take the hammer itself. They look like they're going to try to put this on the Ink Moth, which would be bad for us. And these cards are essentially the same for us, so they don't really matter. Yep. Alright, let's see. Draw something good. Come on, something good. Alright, well that's actually something that's actually pretty good. Because that should be able to kill our Ink Moth their Ink Moth regardless of what equipment they try to put onto it. How have you guys been enjoying Modern since the banning and the change to companion? Something good? Ooh, that's awkward because we can actually cast it if we want to hold up Lightning Bolt. Alright. Kind of hurts that we didn't go grab a red source with that, but I like this not stomping ground, so. Sure. Let's bolt that. That's right, this lets it put into play as instant speed. Alright, we're going to kill it. This is a problem because they have this magnetic theft for this next turn. And we just give them the land. Oh, I guess I should have killed the Colossal Hammer. Yeah, that would have been the right play. Yep, that would have been the right place to kill the hammer. And we got to draw another removal spell here. Oh, boy. So we got to hope we cascade into a removal spell. Because they have 2 cards in hand. Or we could try to draw into a removal spell. Yeah, we were supposed to destroy the Colossal Hammer there. Either way, I think we're pretty in trouble here. We gotta hit into it one way or the other here. It's not gonna do it. So we're just dead next turn to this. Yep, because it'll be 11 infect. Alright, well, that's unfortunate, but yep, that was a punt. We should have killed the Colossal Hammer, not the Core Duelist. That was very wrong. Yep. Now they just magnetic theft it. Yep. Oh. No, they just play a hammer. Okay, so never mind. Even if we killed the hammer, they still would have had us. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and do this. I mean, that kills Ink Moths. I don't think you're gonna be it. You kill Core Duelist technically. Don't think you're where we're at here. I actually think these are better. Maybe we can cut a Ren 6. Excuse me. Going even, maybe, I don't know. Let's bring one of you in. I don't really like Brutality very much here. I guess I can take the Magnetic Theft too, technically, but I don't think that's where we want to be at. Yeah. I'm not thinking that's where we want to be at. It's not the world I thought we'd be living in. But I guess we're all wrong every now and then. Alright. On the plate. I mean, I'll keep this. We need to draw another land, but yeah, we need to draw another land. But this hand is quite good if we do. Blood Crypts over Consume. They go to 5 again. Opponent thinking on the mulligan to 5. I want to lead on this so that I can try to go tap land thoughts or tap land on turn 2, I think. And hold up Bolt. Maybe. Alright, so they keep on 5. Yeah, we're gonna go get Blood Crypts. Also, we know because Aluris Thoughtseize is going to. I think I'm just gonna take the Core Duelist and take their Spellskite next turn. Perfect. Alrighty, and Pillagers are gonna help us keep them off Aluris. Shadow Sphere, okay. So this got to be a Stomping Grounds. I guess it doesn't technically have to be a Stomping Grounds. It could have been another Blood Crypt. I think I like it being Stomping Grounds better. So maybe I'm just gonna kill a land. Don't get me wrong, Shadow Spear can do some damage, but I'm not any more afraid of it than any other card they could have. Yep, Core Duelist. Love to draw a land right here. Boom, we do. Coming in clutch deck. Pillage the red source. And go to equip, we're gonna bolt. That'll likely take us to the next game here. Alright. Alright, well, Bloodbraid's a good draw. Yeah, I'll take that. Take a Verdant. Three, play Catacombs and we'll pass. There's an Ink Moth, alright. Stoneforge, okay. Colossal Hammer, alright. Don't get me wrong, I'm not afraid of Colossal Hammer. Play is tapped. Play you. Just gonna draw 2 cards here. That is quite nice. Let's pick up a Verdant, I guess. Alright. So they have a Colossal Hammer and they have a Luris, but they're 1 mana away from casting the Luris still. They can put the Hammer into play, but they're nowhere near equipping it. They can't equip the Inkmoth Nexus either right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'd be 7 mana. I'm gonna fetch. That's gonna give me a forest. Bloodbraid, Cascades, Pillage. Let's kill the Ink Moth. Alright. That does it. I think the game was already over a little while ago, but that is the nail in the coffin. That in combination with... Ooh. Okay, so we know they have Stoneforge Mystic. Does that make us want anything different here? I mean, this shuts off the searching ability, but so far we've only seen one card that lets them search. Master's a better mid-range card than a lot of stuff they're doing. I think I do maybe want... is that right? Do we want that maybe? No, let's just run it back. This is definitely a matchup I'm glad we're playing Assassin's Trophy over Abrupt Decays. So that's a fatal push. This is a pretty strong hand, but they're starting on 7. Alright, I'll keep it. Core Duelist, okay. Draw for turn. Yep. Alright, so... this is a tough hand to play, really. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't have kept it. Yikes. Stoneforge. Alright, so here's the problem now, right? Like, we gotta kill this duelist. That Colossal Hammer is still a problem. I meant black, sorry. Alright, so that's down. Untap, Bolt. Blacklead Cliffs, though. Well. This is the scary thing. Yep, because they have land, play hammer. Yep, we're dead. Next turn, we are officially dead. Yep, I gotta find a way to kill the land. Or I guess just finding a way to kill the hammer works too. Do they have a second hammer? Nope. Alright, that's game. Yep. Oh, they picked Shadow Spear. Okay. We're not quite dead yet. Still not gonna be good, and we still gotta find an answer to this. But we are not dead yet. Okay, maybe we are now. They shock that in, because that's scary. Yep, that does it. Alright, well. They just kept a hand that could not get it done. On to the next round. Alright, we're back here for round number 2, and we have a fine hand. A little mana heavy, but we got stuff to do with it. We got a removal spell, we got Ren and 6 for turn 2. Ooh, humans? Ooh, humans, yes. Pretty happy with that. Alright, let's draw for turn here. It's another Ren and 6. Not a bad draw for us. Aether Vial is going to be a tough one. That's a really good one against us. Obviously, it's going to suck if their turn to play is Dahlia, because we won't actually be able to kill it. We won't be able to kill it to turn 2. That's okay. Unclaimed territory here. Kite Self Freebooter. Alright. So it's going to be one of those situations again. We're going to get a look at our hand, but they're not going to get to take anything here. Alright. They're obviously going to have to wait now until the end of our turn to violent, whatever their 1-drop is going to be, because otherwise we just kill it. Ooh, I like that too. Life will matter. So we're going to go here and then pick back up that one. They did not have a 1-drop, which is good for us. Yep, alright. This means they're going to likely take our Assassin's Trophy. Although they could take our second Ren, force us to have to trophy it. No, okay. Or I guess they want to force us to have to trophy it. Alright, I'm pretty happy about that. Again, we're picking this land up because I want to minimize the amount of damage I take. So I'm going to go get a mountain. If our opponent ever lets us, that is. Big if. think I do want to make a token here. Ooh, I'm happy we did that. All right, yeah, that felt good. Now having this in my hand doesn't feel too good, but this feels good. Of course, not knowing what they have, they haven't bottled anything here, so either they have a bunch of 3s in their hand, or I don't know. I actually don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, that must be it. They just must have a bunch of 3s in hand. Noble, okay. Okay. I don't know what they had, but we're going to clean this up and then clean these up next turn, so... Oh, it's a great draw, too. So, alright, let's go ahead and we want Brutalities, Plagueys, and Huntmasters. You're not very good. You're not necessarily good, I don't think. Red and 6 is okay, but they're going to be cutting a lot of their 1-drops. Thoughtseizes I don't think are necessary. I think having 4 discard spells is fine. Plus, they don't usually play anything above a 3-drop anyway. I think this is good. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong, but I think this is good. This hand's a mulligan. I don't think you can get there against them. If we had other stuff to put in the graveyard with Tarmogoyf, like if we had maybe a couple removal spells in the Tarmogoyfs, yikes. Alright, let's put these 2 back. Actually, put these 2 back. This still gives us a combination of our colors. We can't cast Assassin's Trophy yet, but with 1 land we should be able to. Yeah, every other land in our deck I believe casts Assassin's Trophy now. Aether Violent 1, that's fine with me. Yeah. Come on, opponent. Alright, opponent's taking their sweet time here. So historically, this is a matchup from the Jund side I've always really, really liked. Not to say it's easy or an auto win or anything like that. It just feels like a matchup that's always the kind of deck that Jund likes to play against. We have pushes, bolts. Our 2-drop removal spells are always live. Our 3-drop removal spells are almost always live against them. Kolaghan's Command they have bigger stuff than Kolaghan's Command can kill, but usually it has Vial plus something else. And usually a lot of times if we're discarding, usually in the mid game, the discard is going to get rid of something valuable out of their hand, because a lot of times that's all they're holding is valuable cards. So it can go either way, really, against them. Obviously, Tarmogoyf is really good because it's a big blocker. Just a thought here and there. Yeah, I don't know. Playing the human side against Jund has always felt bad to me. Again, I'm not a huge humans player. I don't play it a lot, but it is a deck I really do enjoy. I've played it a fair share, and I've played it to success quite a few times on the channel. Something I have considered doing is, well, I kind of wish we would have put the trophy back and kept the 3rd land. Something I've considered doing again is going back and redoing a modern gauntlet updated with the decks right now. The only thing is, when I look at all the quote unquote top tier decks in the format, I don't know that that'd be that much fun to do. I don't know. I feel like a lot of them are just the same deck, or just decks that are just not super appealing to play. So you guys let me know. Let me know what you guys think. If you want to see me do a gauntlet series again, like I did before, I will be happy to consider doing it. If not, we can always do just keep doing what we've been doing, playing whatever whenever I have a chance. Second vial is good for us. First vial is great. Second vial is usually bad. Ooh, this may have been wrong. Yeah, I think maybe we're supposed to shock this in. Alright, we're killing whatever they put into play here. Yeah, it's possible we're supposed to shock this in because they could have a Thalia, but now that they put something in the end of the trend turn, I'm glad we didn't. Again, if they have a Thalia, we can kill it now still. We're really hoping to draw a one drop, or I mean another land here rather, to Plague Engineer. Or, if nothing else, hold up Tarmogoyf and Bolt. And by hold up Tarmogoyf, I mean cast Tarmogoyf. Because you can't instant speed Tarmogoyf. I wish you could though. Yep, here comes Thalia. Yep. Humans. That was a pretty good draw there. There's a couple ways we could have done that, but I think that's the best way is just play the Plague Engineer, get the value out of it now. Because there is a world where we don't get much value out of this Plague Engineer from this point on. Like if they have a Kudro into something else, technically the Plague Engineer could be dead for a while. Obviously, we actually have removal spells for a Kudro, so like Kudro's not that scary. Here's a Mana Strider, I'm assuming. Oh no, Reflector Mage. Okay, nice. Another land. Okay. Yeah, let's just Tarmogoyf. So, again, keep in mind, once the spell is on the stack, if they put a Thalia into play, it doesn't increase its cost on the stack. It's already been paid for. Both of the three. That's suspect. That means their hand's full of 3-drops. I'm assuming it's a Kudro. Deputy of Detention, sure. Okay. Nice thing here is that is not a human. Which means when I kill it, Charmwolf comes back to play as a 2/3. And we get a chump block. Or we get a block and nothing happens. Ooh, another Reflector Mage? Nope, another Deputy, okay. I mean, that's fair. Certainly is fair. Kind of just want to Plague Engineer again. Let's hold up the double removal spell, I think, instead. Because, again, we're living in a world here where we can bolt this. This blocks that. And I really like that. Although I suppose trophying one of these and then bolting this isn't bad either. Yeah, let's just leave up the removal spells. They don't have a particularly great clock on this right now. And moving both vials up to 3, they shut themselves off of a lot of the good cards in their deck. Okay, and a Strider. Again, let's kill this. Yep. Yeah, I think. What is it? Well, the Reflector Mage is what I'm assuming. Unfortunately, if it is General Kudro, we have to kill him. Just too much extra damage coming across if we don't. It is General Kudro. Yeah, unfortunately, we do got to kill him. You hate to see it. They didn't leave us any choice here. Human again. If we draw another land, we're in good shape. Preferably a fetch land. This forest would have been better if it would have been a fetch land, but I mean, honestly, beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, unfortunately, I just think we were just stuck into having to kill General Kudro. Orok champion, I'm assuming. Nope, lieutenant. Yikes. It is a little problematic, but you know. It unfortunately. Ooh, Jesus. Come on, deck. Alright, deck, you're killing me. I need you to show me some love. Yeah, that's the worst part is I know we got so many good cards in our deck. Keep in mind this dies state-based effects, so they can't respond to it while it's in play. And try to save it by putting another creature into play. Okay. Alright. Freebooter. You get to see a whole lot of nothing. And then you attack me for 3 in the air. Which I can't do anything about. Alright, well, I don't have much of a choice here, so let's start with the Huntmaster, I think. No, that was wrong. I guess we should have Blood Braided. It's hard to say. Also, it's incredibly possible that they could flip our Huntmaster for us. Mm-hmm. Looking like that's going to be the case here. Kill the freebooter. Bloodbraid triggers. Cast. I should have attacked with a 3-2 as well. Yep. Another 2-2. Gain us 2 more life. I guess I should have waited to play this till... Oh, I know I would have discarded it. General Kudrow. Alright, that's 5 in the air. That's sketchy. Okay, so... They have 2 blockers, so they can block here and here, take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't need to fetch. I'm dumb. Yeah, alright, let's see what they're working with. Alright, take the champion. Turn everybody sideways. They can block our 2 biggest things, but they still die. So, all right. Well, that was a close one. A lot closer than it should have been or needed to be. I don't know. Our deck we didn't draw the 4th land, but finally did open the floodgates. At first, I thought casting the Huntmaster first was wrong, but I'm glad we casted it first. Mostly because it did a lot of work clearing out excess stuff. Also, I kind of forgot with second Mana Strider that the first one was had a counter on it from the Lieutenant. So, alrighty, guys. Well, that was a sweet round 2. We'll be back in just a minute with round number 3. Alright, here we are on the play. It's a mulligan. We only have 1 land. Oh, this is better. I do think I'm going to put my most expensive card to the bottom. I guess there might be an argument for putting the Klothys to the bottom instead. I think Bloodbraid is technically just a better, higher potential. But I'm going to put the Bloodbraid to the bottom. And we're going to lean on Cliffs, Inquisition, Guile, Helix to Fairy. I guess I'm taking Teferi. I think he's the most annoying card there. So they are, of course... Alright, I like it. They are, of course, the 4-color Niv to Light deck. Alright, Rugged, Rogrin, Rigrin, Ruggunin, Ragu, Triome. Another Misty. Go ahead and play this. Let's go ahead and plus. I'm going to discard, I think, the Bloodstained Mire. I'm assuming they're getting a Supreme Verdict here. Yep. No shocker there. I think we're supposed to get rid of the Klothys instead. Yeah, I think we're supposed to discard Klothys there, to be honest. Yeah, I think that was just outright wrong. Ooh, they gonna Helix? They're gonna Helix her. Okay. If she gets 3 cards from their hand, I'll be happy. Yeah. Yeah, I wish we would have kept the land now. Well, that's actually pretty good. Take them to Hiri. I mean, if they want to pop my grave with this, that's fine by me. If they go to make a sack, we'll sack a token. There's a Lily. Uptick. Alright. Yep, make a 1/1. Yep, block the other 1/1. Alright, so, a couple things that are important here. They have a lot of good top decks. But they also need a lot of lands to get to those really good top decks. Oh no. Okay. Uro is far from the worst card for us. Unfortunately, this likely does mean we are in trouble next turn. White. Okay, this turned into Snowman. That's all that mattered. Okay. Alright, they still only have 4 mana here, which is good for us. Alright, so we're going to Season Pyro. Plus, they lose a Niv Mizzet. Nice. Fortunately, they have plenty to get Uro back with here. I think we really need Ashiok in this matchup. That's going to be our only real way of winning this game. And it becomes Uro the first time around. So this will put them down to 5 cards in the graveyard, which will leave them with 1 more Uro minimum. I messed up there. I was supposed to fetch. Okay, so Edict you. Let's pass the turn again. Yeah, they're likely just going to Uro again this turn. Oh, maybe not. Oof. Okay, hard casting an Uro from hand. I like it. Alright, down to 1 card. Alright, well, let's bolt them. Because we're going to be playing that out anyway. Alright. So they got 9 cards left, which means they'll get another Uro. They got 1 Uro guaranteed here. 2 Uros just about guaranteed now. Yep. On the right side, we have 2 Edicts for Uro. Oh, you know what? I just realized why grabbing the Forest is actually not the right choice. Because grabbing the Forest now means... Oh god, that sucks. It only really sucks because that means they get a second Uro activation off of it now. Yep, Edict. Yep, fetching. Again, this gives them a second Uro. Yeah, likely they're going to bring back the Uro here. We're going to Assassin's Trophy it. Yeah, it's going to leave nothing left in the graveyard, though. So if that's all they got is Uro. Yep. Yikes. Alright. Well, Tarmogoyf's a good draw. At least in the big creature department. Here's to hoping they draw nothing but air for the next couple turns. But okay. That sucks. Yeah, this is the problem with the deck. We're at the point now where they just have so much gas left in the deck. They have 3 Niv Mizzets left. Right? Yeah, 3 Niv Mizzets left. 4 Bring to Lights. Yeah, we're just at that point. They got so much going on. I'd really like a Bloodbraid into like a Croxa. That'd be pretty good. Also, notably for the next game, keeping in mind right now, Boil would be bad. It would take them off 2 lands, but they have the Astrolabes to fix the rest of their mana anyway. This is an interesting game. Yeah, they've Uro'd us 3 times, and we're still in it. Well, technically 4 times because 5 times because they cast it twice. So before escaping it, opponent here deep in the tank. I'm not really sure what they could be thinking about. They have 1 card in hand, which means they don't have very many choices. Red and 6 also wouldn't be a bad draw because we do have the Forgotten Cave in the graveyard that we can start cycling every turn. But I think Kroxa, Bloodbraid. I think those are about our best draws here we could have. I don't know about you guys, but those are the best draws I can think of. Well, opponent's taking their time here, not really sure what they're in the tank about, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to be interesting. Like I said, if they're considering what to get with Bring to Light, I think the answer is pretty simple. Just get Niv and try to get as many cards back as possible. Other than being Bring to Light, I can't think of what possible considerations there could be. I mean, I guess if it's a Teferi, you might be considering, like, what do you want to do with the Teferi? But I still think Teferi is pretty obvious. Play it, bounce an Astrolabe, play the Astrolabe, you draw a bunch of cards. And at that point, like, you don't care. I can't think of other than... Yeah, I can't think of what else there could be that they could be thinking about. I mean, even Ren and 6, you just play it. Oh, they disconnected. Okay. Alright, they lost connection to the game. That's what's going on. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pause it. We'll be back in just a minute. Alright, we're back. They had a land in hand. Oop, we're not typing. Alright, there's our Goyf. This now means they have one draw to get out of this. Yep. And they need 2 cards in the graveyard to fill... Excuse me, to fill their graveyard from here. Okay. Alright. Still 1 card left to get back there. Uro. That's game. Alright. Okay, so, definitely think Cage is potentially a possibility. Uro is definitely a problem. Traditionally, I don't like... Oh, that's not the card. Traditionally, I don't like Pillage against this deck because they have Astrolabes, so they can fix their mana so well even when we disrupt it. Boil, again, like we talked about there. It could be a game where they have a bunch of islands, but it's not going to be super likely, I don't think. Ashocks, I think, are my best choices. And Huntmasters, we don't want to play that long, grindy game with him. We're not going to win it. We don't want to be there. Because of the fact that the way their deck's playing, I do want the Klothys. Terminate is a card that's a little weak. I can see us cutting that. So they don't play a lot of small creatures, so I don't know how good push is going to be. I could also see us cutting a Ren in 6 here, if we're really all that worried about it, doing that. Because Terminate, again, deals with Uro, it also deals with Niv Mizzet. And well, yes, they could technically be playing stuff we can push. We didn't see any of it that game. So also, I think I'd rather have the Terminate here as opposed to the cages, because if we have cages, I'm going to take out the Croxus. I want to have as few cards that conflict with each other as possible. Ashtag, I think, is our best card. It's going to shut off most of their ways of getting to their bigger stuff. This hand has to be a mulligan. We just have to have Disruption. This hand is much better. I think we got to put the Terminate to the bottom. This hand's still not great. We only have one discard spell. But we do have Inquisition into Lily into Season Pyro. So we definitely have, I think, a decent chance of this turning out pretty well. Let's go Inquisition here. Yikes. So Bring to Light and Niv Mizzet is their hand and just lands. So that's going to be a rough one. This is going to be one we need to draw some good stuff right now. Like a Thoughtseize right here would be great. Instead, it's another land, which is quite unfortunate. Yeah, again, like I said, this Leon's going to have to do a ton of work here. Kind of interesting not to see them play the Savai Triome. But I guess they want to fetch another Triome. Yep, Astrolabe again. So we know four of the 5 cards in their hand. That's going to be an Overgrown Tomb. Alright, well, Kolaghan's Command is not a terrible one. Not at all, actually. This is going to discard, I'm assuming, the other Triome. Well, they discard Temple Garden. Okay. So they have 4 cards in hand. And, I mean, they have the mana to get everything they want here. Unfortunately, that is kind of a problem. Okay. Ren 6. Okay. That's really bad. Ren 6 against our Liliana here is really bad. This means they can sit back and just add stuff to their hand and not care. They just play the Misty. They don't play the Triumph. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I think this game's over. We just did not get Disruption to deal with either of those things. I think I'm going to go ahead and try, I guess, to get a Thoughtseize. We did not hit a Thoughtseize. I kind of want to just go to the next game here. I don't think we're getting past that. Yeah, I really don't think we're getting past this. I think it's just too much for us to deal with. Yeah, I think we're just a little too far behind here. I guess let's see what they get with the Niv Mizzet. I guess it's also beneficial for us to make them kill us, given the fact that we're ahead on clock. Alright, so they're only getting one of these. Only get one of those, not getting that. Alright, well, all things considered, that was not the best grab they could have gotten. But they do now have an extra Bring to Light. Ooh, baby. Ooh. Alright, let's just get rid of that graveyard real quick. I'm not going to particularly be taking this down very much. But, haha, yep. Alright. And again, we're not taking down any further because they do have a lightning helix. I really don't want to walk into a get this killed by lightning helix. Oh god, they have Ren and 6 and lightning helix. That sucks. So now we're punished for ticking down on it. Yep. Now we're really punished for ticking down on it. That really sucks. Alright, yep. Yep, there's it. Clean it up. Go if it's the table. Plus. Three cards. What the heck? It must be these three then, right? Alright, so they go for a Supreme Verdict. Yeah, they're going to go for a Supreme Verdict on the first one. That'll give them another turn. Yep. One Ashiok or Bloodbraid. That's by no means a card I wanted to draw. Alright, well. I don't know if getting Season Pyro back there was better or not. Might have been. It becomes the Bring to Light again. Nope, just a hard cast Niv Mizzet Reborn. That really sucks. I only got two cards. I got Kaya and Uro. Which, I guess this make you edict your Niv Mizzets. Go there. Yep. Now you can Niv again. Off Bring to Light. Yikes. I know you're gonna Uro. Okay. You're just gonna Uro and bring Uro back. That's good too. Oh no, you can just still Bring to Light. Oh, you're just gonna clean the lily up. All right, yeah, we're done here, right? What? Interesting. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Yeah, so our opponent's not going to be able to just bring Uro back. Start winning like that. No, they're going to bring the light. Okay. For Uro. I mean, Niv. Yep, Niv is it. Do not get that. Nice. They don't necessarily get that. Uro from the graveyard. So they got 5 of these. I'm assuming they took the Nahiri. Wait, hold on. Does it actually show us now? Guys got Uro, Titan, Ancient Wrath, Assassin's Trophy, and Ren 6 into their hand. Okay, so they do have Assassin's Trophy. They do have Kaya's Guile. Kaya's Guile, Uro, Nahiri, Trophy, and Ren. Okay. Draw for turn. Peatland. Sack the Peatland. Cycle. Alright, go to 1. Or not 1. Go to not very much. Funny thing is, they would take the Helix, we'd be dead this turn. I know what you're thinking. What's funny about that? Answer is nothing. Do you have another Helix in hand? Nice. Way to conserve clock there, buddy. Nice. Alright. I think we're still going with the mode we are going. I originally wanted to go with. I don't think any of these other cards are that good. Like I said, Cages, I guess, could be. Brutality could technically be, but I'd rather have Brutality than Inquisition. But what does Inquisition hit in their deck? The Brutality doesn't. Teferis, Renin 6. Alright, that's enough of a chunk. I guess I care. That's enough of a chunk. I think I care. Oh, another reason we don't want Pillage is they're playing Renin 6. Oh god, this sucks. Okay, we're gonna keep it. I would like the record to show I'm not a fan of this hand, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. Okay, they got Veil of Summer in their hand. That's a much better turn 2 play, in my opinion. Sure. The Lab. Sure. Alright, we're gonna do this the greedy way because I'm pretty sure they have a Veil of Summer. They do, in fact, have a Veil of Summer. Take Kaya's. Play this. Pick that back up. Alright. They're gonna Helix it. Sure. That works. Alright, let's... Stomping Grounds. Actually, they have no blue sources. I'm gonna go there. Yeah, I should have played Ravine Tap that turn, but I didn't anticipate doing that, so... Alright, well now I get to go blue source, so... Yep. Yep. They drew Vista. Definitely sucks, because now they have the mana to go ahead and get their Niv Mizzet going. Yikes, and we draw the Thoughtseize, too. Feels super bad, man. Yep. That doesn't do it. That force has got to do way more work than it meant to. Sure. Can't be failed. Alright. I mean, if they have a red or black source, they can still cast their Niv Mizzet now. But, alright, they have pillars, so that sucks. Oh, Uro, okay. Ran 6, alright. I like it, I like it. And they lift up pillar, which is a great sign for us. Alright, Thoughtseize. Get you. Go there. Bloodbraid, Cascades. I guess let's just kill the Ren 6. Fetch here. There. Pick this back up. Pass the turn. Yep, Uro. Not a land. Ren 6, okay. Tick down on my Ren 6. Yep. Once again, works for me. Boom. Alright, let's go fetch, swamp, Bloodbraid, Cascade. No, we'll cast a new one. Pick this up. Just get rid of their graveyard again. No reason to let them have Uros. Teferi, sure. Yep. They can board wipe to get our Blood Raids off the table. Bolt Run 6, sure. Yep, blue. Yep. I like it. Clean you up. Go there. That's pretty annoying. Not going to lie. Alright. This has been a grind. Do I want to Ashiok? I don't think I do. Only what I want is Ashiok at this point is myself, but I don't think I really want to do that either. Yep. Our opponent said, oof, GG's. And then cast Bring to Light. I don't know if they didn't realize Bring to Light doesn't work. Alright. They said, scrambling for too long, trying to keep Ransix off the table, from ulting. Well played, and though good luck in the future matches. Alright. That makes us 2-1, which feels pretty good given their last couple records in our last couple videos. We're going to go ahead and play our fourth round here, and we'll be back in just a minute. Alright, we're going to mulligan this hand. This is not keepable blind. This hand's better. I still don't want to keep it, though, but I'm going to keep it. I just don't feel like... I just really don't feel like sending back... Well, look at that. I feel less bad about it now. Alright, we drew a Black Cleave Cliffs. That's nice. Opponent successfully unmulliganed us. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so they're probably burn from the looks of it. Or goblins, I guess. Nice. Yeah, let's bolt it. Oh, that's the wrong color mana to do that with. Doi. Interesting. I'm going to put the Tomb into play tapped. We have Black Cleave Cliffs here for untapped for turn 3. We have access to push. I don't know what they could be here. This is quite a weird predicament. Their burn does not have anything to play. Okay, spike me. So here's the problem with what we're having right now. A, we really should have drawn Radiant Ravine last turn to play instead of the Overgrown Tomb. But B, we're now sitting here on Fatal Push, and if their hand is just burn spells, we got nothing going on. Interesting. I'm definitely curious as to what's going on, what they're playing. Obviously, it's burn, but in fair, I expected burn to drop Lurrus after the change of the companion rule. I think Lurrus has become really just not a good card in the decks that it's been being played in. Sure. A spike. Alright. We're going to discard 2 damage. I think this is our best chance here. Well, it could save us 1 point of damage. Yikes. Well, that could very well be what could kill us, because this they have to have a land for to deal 3 damage with. Okay, they drew a land, so I'm glad, because right now this land would be really good for them if they got to keep that. So that Searing Blaze would now be a 3 damage and kill our creature. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still think we're in a bad spot, but alright, that's pretty good. Oh. I'm still going to keep the Fatal Push. Yeah, we're 1. We're 1 point of damage away. So Spear. Alright, I'm at 3. Bolt. Nope. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yikes. 3, 4, 5. I guess technically this is actually the same clock, right? But it gives us the chance of drawing a lightning bolt to kill them, which we don't. Alright, we got a fade. Fade a burn spell. Burn spell kills us. They did not draw it. They either drew a land or a creature. So, whew, game one. Game one's important to win there. That is the most important game for us to win. All right, bring these in. Bring brutalities in. Thoughtseize is our first easy cut. Ren 6 is also not great. Croxa is kind of meh, I think. I'm not huge on Croxa. Other than that, I think what we have going on here is about as good as it can get. they seem to have a pretty slow start there, so I feel like that was good for us. We're going to have a really good draw, though, to win this match. I think Klothys is one of our best cards here as well, after our Brutalities and Huntmasters can gain us life. Tarmogoyf obviously is one of the best creatures in our deck in this matchup because it's such a tough body for them to get through, and a lot of times eats 2 spells. I don't see an argument for maybe cutting our higher, more expensive stuff up here on the 3s that still get hit by whatchamacallit for our cheaper stuff, but I am happy here. I am happy with what we got. We need to have a really good opening hand, like a couple Inquisitions, Brutality, like stuff like that. Well, this is a start. They're mulliganing to 6. This is a pretty good 1-2 punch. I'm going to keep it. Not saying this is great, because we are going to be taking damage to be doing this stuff. But I think this hand is... it's a start. And I mean, really, we can probably double escalate this. Like, here's to hoping they just have a burn spell, because they have a creature, we're going to start off in a really rough spot. Actually, depending on what they do, we might triple escalate this, to be honest. Of course, it's a creature. Want to have something good on top deck. Well, that is something good, technically. Alright, let's go Raging Ravine tapped. We gotta discard our land. Let's discard Stomping Grounds. So this does mean we are going to probably triple escalate this card. Alright, Inquisition, that's great. Inquisition is actually really, really good for us. And we're going to discard there. I think there. Because this way next turn we have these 2 back to back. Probably a Skullcrack coming here. Okay. Alright, so let's take the Helix, I guess. Leave them with 2 cards that are really not that great. Depending on what our opponent plays, I think it's incredibly important to get the Klothys into play next turn. Start gaining life. Okay, Inspiring Vantage. Okay, so I think what I'm actually doing is play Tapped Land Inquisition. Yikes. Oh, we know the last card in hand. We know it's Searing Blaze. We know it's a dead card. They can't play it. Well, they can play it, but it's 1 damage. Could be a skull crack's what they're waiting on. That's a good one, actually. Helix. Horse Charm. That's a pretty good. All right. Here's our opponent drawing duds for a while. Skull crack. Yep. Alright, well, this is certainly a problem. We're dead to any instant they play. They do play a few sorceries, so... I did forget about the Sunbait Canyon line where they could crack it to draw an extra card and have the lava spike up. Did forget about that line, to be honest with you. They just skewer the critics. If they crack us and draw a one cost burn spell, we're just dead. There's nothing I can do about that. Damn. I mean, that feels bad. Oh, that's always the worst feeling in the world, where you get really lucky and then all of a sudden just bam, you just die. Ugh. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna keep this hand. This hand's great. This hand has basically everything we could possibly want. We just need some lands. And if we draw a single fetch land, we're in pretty good shape. Only question is, do we go tapped land on one? I think so, because I want to not take that extra 2 damage. Alright, that's good. Escalate 3 modes. So let's go discard. Discard. Yeah, I mean, definitely sucks clearing Eidolon, but you know, it is what it is. Nice. Okay. I mean, that sucks that we discarded a land. Um, yeah. Swamp. Yep. Come on, land one time, deck. Lightning Bolt's good too. Just get that off the table. Yeah, I mean, Rest in Peace is definitely infuriating. But it's not the end of the world. Okay, up to 2 cards. I still have 2 of our best cards in our deck in our hand, as far as removal and stuff goes. Yep. Mm-hmm. No? Are they thinking about cracking the canyon, or are they going to cast something? Oh, you know what? That was wrong. We should have trophied this. Yeah, we should have trophied this since we're about to ult this. Yeah, that was wrong. Yeah. Yeah, that was wrong. I didn't even think about that. We should have discarded the bolt so we could trophy this. Yep. Just give an extra land, which I'm not a big fan of doing. But I feel like they can't have a bolt, because if they did, they would just kill the Lily before her ability went on the stack. Maybe I'm wrong. So I chose to discard this. That way, if they do play a creature, we get to protect the Ren 6 so we can ult it. They don't play a creature. Then, I mean, it sucks, but they're at the point right now where they're pretty much going to be able to cast every spell in their deck, so. Yeah, let's see what they got. Helix. Alright. Same thing. Yikes, that sucks. Yep, that's real shitty for us. That, yep. Unfortunately, we have to play the Forgotten Caves here. I don't think we can cycle it. Yep. But now that we're 4 mana, it opens up the rest of our deck to be live. Yep. I mean, again, they know what our 1 card in hand is here, so it's not like it's a surprise to them. And that's awkward too, because we have a bunch of dead cards in our deck right now. We have a bunch of live. We have a ton of live cards in our entire deck, but we also have a bunch of super dead ones. They're going down to 15 here. Alright, well. They either drew a blank or a land. Or, I mean, Jesus, deck, really? Fuck, I didn't mean to go up with it. I meant to tick down, but whatever. This is a little frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm gonna grab a Stomping Ground tapped. That's something, I guess. Yep. And another land in hand. That's good / bad for us. Well, here comes good old Skullcrack. Yep, to no surprise to anybody at all. Alright, I mean, let's see. Opponent just sent us a bunch of letters that do not make a lot of sense. I'm assuming they don't have a spell to cast. Yep. Oh, they're just dead. I'm stupid. Fuck. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah. Alright, well, that's gonna do her. That was an awkward match, man. Oh my gosh. We both drew pretty rough there for quite a few turns in a row. Them having the second rest in peace there really was bad for us. But, you know, we still managed to get there somehow. Holy crap, that was an interesting game against Burn there. Glad to get the win. We're 3-1. Let's hope to finish this off with a good old 4-1 to bring it back with some Jund. Yeah, all right, we'll be back in just a second, guys, for the final round. Alrighty, on the play here. And this is a mulligan. As much as I love black-red hands. Alright, I'll keep this one. I'm going to put, I think, the Bloodbraid back for right now. Yikes. Alright, well, that sucks. This is certainly not a hand that's likely to do good here. Yep. I don't want to see a cycle Forgotten Caves. Oh my god. Holy shit, that was a great draw. Yep, that was a really good draw. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Alright, let's see something really quickly. Do they play... Yep, their basics are mountains, so never mind. Yep. Yeah. That's a hard one to beat there. It's definitely a hard one to beat. Alright, so just a creeping chill. That's good, no big deal. No big deal. Alright, so we need to draw land, or we're just going to concede here because this is not something we can beat particularly easily. Alright, we're going to concede anyway. Sideboard time. So this is how we're going to sideboard. Cages. And there, and we'll even bring in these. Take these out. Actually, I'm going to take both those out. I'd rather have the red and 6s. Alright, that's how we're going to sideboard, and I'm going to pause it real quick, and we'll be back in a second. Alrighty, on the play here for the game 2. It's a mulligan. On the play, I think we can make this work. We do need another land. But I think we can make this work. I hope. Shriekhorn. Nope, looks like they do have a haggle start here. We're going to be in trouble. I mean, to be fair, haggle against us is pretty good no matter what anyway. We got a Blood Crypt. Yep, a haggle start. Yeah, the only way to fight that is with Cage or Veil or Leyline. Oh, they chose not to dredge. Interesting. I see. Oh, I wasn't supposed to fetch this, dang it. Oh. Land, please. Ah, so freaking close. Ah. Oh, we just missed our window to hit our land, so. Oh, they got to dredge back a land next turn. That's good. Oh, they finally hit a land. Okay. All right, that makes sense. All right, now let's draw our land. Bingo. Stomping Grounds is what we're gonna get. Because their graveyard's where most of our power comes from. I'm gonna mill them, or I mean, I'm gonna attack them first. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, they do have this. There's a lot they get to do. All right, good. They do not hit a dredger, which is great. Sure. Okay, another streakhorn. Nice. I like it. Attack for 2. Draw Bloodbraid. Alright, so let's start with trophying that away. Sure. Let's attack for 4. Or is there no creature in the graveyard? There's no creature in the graveyard. Attack for 5. Then Druid Mill. Yep, but it's gone. I still think we're in pretty bad shape here. Given the fact they got this and these two. Interesting they didn't activate the Shriekhorn there. 2 lands gone. Yep. So here's hoping to draw a burn spell. I think I want to Inquisition them. See what they got. We got 1 Dredger. I then want to go Season Pyro. I then want to attack for 4. I guess I should have done that first to make it a 5/6. It doesn't matter. And then you got to cast the other merchant here. No, they draw. Needs to hit a land? No. Land doesn't work there either. That's game. Right? Yep. Alright, on to game 3 here. I mean, I think it's just the same configuration. I don't feel like everything we have in is the best, but I feel like it's the best we're gonna get. Yeah. I don't know. This matchup's pretty tough. I'm not a big fan of the Dredge matchup. But I think we have a decent sideboard for it. We have 6 cards that work as hate for it. My only issue with Ashiok and Klothys are they're very limited sideboard, or I mean they're limited hate. Do we think Cage is going to be good enough? We gotta keep it. We gotta try, right? We gotta try. No, Cage isn't gonna be good enough. Cage only shuts off half their deck. Damn it. Yeah. Doesn't shut off the dredging. It just shuts off the bringing stuff back, which I guess should be good enough. They didn't activate this, which makes us feel like either A. Okay, they just activated this. They just had wrong sequencing. That's fine. Yep. All right. I mean, all right. I mean, we're pretty much sitting here hoping they don't have an answer to our Cage. It's basically what we're doing right now. Yeah, this is alright, blood gas in the land. Okay. And dredge back the land. I guess they're hoping to hit shenanigans. Hmm. Do you have shenanigans? I'm assuming so. It's interesting. Nope, just loaming back some lands. Okay. Yep. Come on, Ashiok, off top one time. Let's attack for 3. Sure. Alright. Oh, I guess I'm not going to auto pass. I do want to crack the Bloodstained Mire into turn. There's a Creeping Chill. Last one's a good one. But Blast Zone is now awkward because they got to decide: are they gonna Blast Zone, or are they gonna Blast Zone the cage, or are they gonna Blast Zone the Tarmogoyf? Either way, they gotta wait till next turn. Okay. Yep. Yep. There's also shenanigans, so. Alright. That tapped. Make them dredge and destroyed. Is that what we want to do? Nah, I think let's just go here and go Vampire. I think I've hit just so many vampires they have in Arcomoebas. I guess vampire is the wrong choice because they can't block. Whatever. Yeah, so now they can shenanigans back and destroy this, and then also bring back Ox all in the same turn. And save the Blast Zone. Yeah. They saw the line. Yep. Another Ox and a Lightning Axe. This is the part where I assume they bring back the Ox finally. Yep. They come back, but they die. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. And I presume they don't dredge at all. Oh, they do dredge. Wow, even dredged again. Color me impressed. Wow, down to 4 cards. They have. So there's a Conflagrate to kill us with next turn. Come on, Ashok, one time. So unfortunately, problem here is that this Conflagrate doesn't kill us. Yeah, I think that's game. Other than, yep, all right, that's game. That sucks. Yeah, I mean we're dead here. They just draw a card, Conflagrate us for lethal. Yeah. Well, it was good while it lasted, but we didn't quite get there. So, alrighty. So where was my deck list? John Klothys. So overall, the deck was fun. Again, Dredge is not fun to play against. We beat one of our tougher matchups in Burn and lost to our other one of our other toughest matchups in Dredge. Honestly, there's a lot of tough decks in Modern to beat when you're a fair deck. But it was fun. I enjoyed playing Jund again. Season Pyromancer felt really good. I forgot how much I enjoyed playing that card. Um, I'm kind of off Croxa. I know it's weird. We didn't really see him. He didn't really have an impact, but I'm kind of off it. It doesn't really do it for me right now. Same thing with Klothys. I think I'd rather be playing more of like Jund Uro right now if I'm going to play a deck. Something more fun. Kind of mix it up a little bit more. Stuff like that. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, go and hit the subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. Every comment, every share, all this stuff helps me out a ton. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And thank you guys for all your support during all this, the pandemic and everything, when we haven't taken time off. I don't think I'm going to be back to a normal schedule quite yet, but I'm going to be aiming for at least 3 videos a week right now. Don't know when they'll come out, don't know how often, don't know how sporadic, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys next time.